Yes, guys, good morning or good night, depends on where you're at. Anyway, today, what am I gonna be, will be telling you about is what its name? I think its name is Launcher, right? So let me see something here. What it look like? Let me show. So I'm gonna show you like this. Flix Launcher. You get it? Flix Launcher, right? Okay, good. So I guess you get the picture. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Flix Launcher. Let us go down here and select the default launcher. Already install it. So Flick Launcher, that is it. And don't run away yet. We have some work to do. All right. So don't run away yet. So what we're looking to do is to, I will show you. Don't put it on the default for now. Okay, so that is how Flix Launcher would look when you install it. But you need to know that Flix Launcher is not fully released as yet, right? But when I look at Flix Launcher, I realize that it has some serious potentials. Seriously, okay? Now, don't give up yet. Let's watch the video still. We have to customize it, and you see how it looking like Google Launcher, right? It looks like, with all the big icons and stuff like that. If you look at it like here, see how the icons looking all big and stuff like that. But it have a catch with that. You see, it's not just straight up Google Launcher, right? I think that launcher is supposed to be originated from, I think, is it Pixel or something like that. But anyway, it looking really, really Google Launcher-ish, It have all the, you could see how it big and thing, only thing Google Launcher looking bigger than that. But we can customize it. So let us start customizing it. So first of all, what you realize is that on this launcher is that the icons are big. So then we'll have to take care of that. Okay? Because I don't think anybody would like the icons to be that big and stuff like that. And most of the time we do our things because of the customization ability of the Android ecosystem. Okay, so first of all, to get to the settings, the launcher settings, you just keep your finger down on the home screen, right? And then you'll get this pop-up, and then right at the corner here you have what you have the wallpapers, you have widgets, you have add page, so in case you want to add page like this, and then you have settings. So for now we go into settings. So the first thing we're going to do in settings now, we're going to look for icons. We want to change the size of the icons. So let us go to icon size, right? And I see it's funny, it have all this. You see, you could customize it. That's the beauty about it. So let us bring it down to, let's say, 80 and have a look, right? So we go back out here and we'll look at the size of the icons, right? So if you look at it, let us go at it. Let us look at the app draw. You see, still don't really think. So you keep your hands down, go back to it. Then you have icons. Then you have icon size. It was back up to 90, but we want it at 80. So let us put it at 80, right? So put it at 80. And let's go back down and see. So that's the size of it. Okay, so this will be the size. If you go to the app drawer, this is the size. Okay, so you would like your size to be like this. That will be the size you'll get, right? Good. Now, so you see how it start looking really good. Okay, so down here is what your those icon this icon down here is what you call the dock. Then if you want more icons on your screen, it's easy like taking an icon, keep your hand down on it, right? Down on the dock, take an icon, bring it here. You understand? Okay, you want to get different icons on your you already have camera, but you need and always like to see my phone. So let us look at it. My phone, right? So my phone's supposed to be on my home screen, and you bring it like this. Let me have a look at something here. Right, so that means you'll have 5 icons on the on your dock, meaning that you can exchange those icons to suit you. For example, you might want to put in your, you see, because it's a funny thing, but depends on the email client you're using. You can use whatever email client you want, so you could always take your email client, right? And maybe you don't need this here, right? And put your email client, right? And on top of that, you can, you have your social media and stuff like that. Most of the time, people would like to get the social media up and running nicely, or close at hand, So the first thing you look for WhatsApp, you rest on WhatsApp, and then you could exchange a few. You understand? So maybe instead of keeping this here because you would not be using that, you understand? Basically, you could just bring it up and you remove it. You may not need your contact around here, so you bring it up here, you remove it. So you keep your things cluttered free, right? Now here, that is your folder. You could bring over the folder because not everybody like to have these different faces, these different screens, right? Not everybody like it. Sometimes you like one only. But then you have folders, so you have WhatsApp in those here, so you could use, you don't need WhatsApp on here if you have it inside there. So you can create folders, right? So if you want to create a folder, it's easy as doing that. Then you have a folder, okay? And then if you want, you could put all your stuff here, so you don't need to have a whole lot of icons or rows of icons. Then you might need a widget like this. Then you go to widget. It's all about the customization, customizing your Android, yeah, gotta customize that. So I just customize my thing to suit me, and it all depends on, most of the times, is what I have to work with, you know so whatever I have to work with, then I use it to make sure everything nice. So if you have, like, you want to put your clock on there, I just take this one, you bring it up front, yeah, and you touch it a little bit, give it a little touch. You have it there and you're nice. You understand? So right there, you can see how your screen is taking shape, right? If you want to go back to widget, then you could go back to widget, and if you are into search bars and stuff like that. You know, you're looking, but there's supposed to be a search bar here for Chrome here. You understand? Let's see what it look like. You search with Google, you can do that. You know, you big it up, yeah, and you make the thing look nice. So who tell you we can do what we need to do, right? Now, how these things look in here, you're not looking totally uniform, but then what you can do, you can make only that is in those here, these, right? These folders. You can make the whole. You can make 5 folders instead of having icons there. You can make 5 folders and customizing it to suit you, right? So that is how this thing would look. Now, next thing, let's go back. Let's go back to settings again, because I want you to, before we go back to settings, let me look at this. You see that up here? See on the top up here? You see that search bar? I don't really like that search bar, and I don't like that recent apps thing. Right? So let us go to the settings and see if we could take out this. Okay. So right, so let us go like layout and see what we have inside layout. In layout, you have enable night mode. You don't need that right now. Allow immersive mode, disable notification bar. Right? You don't really want to do that right now. Alright, you don't want to do that right now. Able blur in draw. Dock folders, blur radius, show app, label home, change text color home, change text size, change text typeface. All those things you can do, right? Right, you could change your grid size, you know. For example, you having 6 up, 6 down, you could just have 6 across too. Right? All that you can do with your stuff, right? But you have to be flexible and don't go locking things yet, because you still have things to do, right? Disable notification bar, allow immersive, enable night mode. Let's go back out here, right? So that was the draw. Let's go at the draw now, and let us see what we have to enable and disable. Enable search bar at the app draw. Nah, we're disabling that. I don't like that on the top there at all. The same app I was telling you about. Allow predicted apps. Show app label draw. Allow section app draw. Allow save scroll app. Allow spring animation draw. Right now, you could go through all those things and sort it out. You understand? You could go through all. You can your draw color background. You can change that if you want. You know, just gotta do what you gotta do, and then you change your grid. Well, we already do that. So you have all the settings here, right? Customize your search bar, allow voice search icon, right? So you can do that if you want to, just, you know, allow Google search overlay. Well, then that is, and look at what happens here. Now that is Google search. Okay, we have that. Let us, sometimes when you change up, when you reconfigure things, that does happen, right? Anyway, so here we are. So we could take, since that we changed the configuration, you understand what we did here? Okay, so we had like 6 up and 5 across, right? So now we have 6 across and 6 up. So in other words, now you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We could take another icon here, right? So that is not a problem. That is how we configure it. So we can take this icon and bring it here, right? So every time you do changes, always come back and see the changes that you made and see how it is how it had taken effect. Okay, so that is what happened, right? Good. So we have the well, we did the icon, the certain things that we did in icon. We could change icon mask, or you can even use maybe a theme. Like if you have a certain icon theme you can use. Now let us add a GS8 icon theme on it. Let us use it and see what would happen. So you see the whole icon theme change. So you can use icon packs and stuff like that. You understand? If you look here, you see how the structure of the icon just changed. You can use that. You see, it's all about the customization, right? It's all about the customization, right? So this I don't like. I'm feeling as though I'm losing real estate here. So let us go here and see what we can do about the draw and what is going on in this draw there. So I think let us do show app label in draw. So now let us just get rid of, let us allow predicted apps. I think that is the culprit here. So let us see, take it off. Let's go back to app draw, right? And wait. So you'll see what happened here. So predicted app, we don't need this predictive app. I like this. This thing is nice, you know. So so there we are. We take off this predictive app, like this recent app or whatever it is you call yourself. So we take out that. So we have all our real estate, and you have a notification bar and everything up here. So I think that is really, really, really nice. I like this launcher. This launcher, simplicity in this launcher, and it has so much in the background, just heavy, heavy, heavy stuff, right? Right. So you're like this, and you're everything nice. I like this launcher. So let us go back here for a moment again. All right, and so you have your dock, right? We did dock already. Let us see, allow search bar and dock. No, we don't need that. If you allow a search bar and dock, let me show you what it look like. And to me, that is crazy. Ah, you know what's going on here already. So I going back here. Right. See that in the bottom here is the search bar and the dock. To some people, that might look really, really nice. I mean, like some people, because you see, you could customize it how you want. See, that's the nice thing about it. I am not gonna tell you not to do it. The feature is there, so that means it's new and it's cool. And then you can do it if you want to. Maybe sometime I might even do it. Because I mean it's so different than other stuff. It's different, so you can always try that. It's different. Okay, so that's the thing about it. So, and then you allow your voice, you allow Google search in overlay, you select search engine with what you want to do. Always Google now, set it up right. Then you can always go and do your other configuration like unlock with voice match and stuff. I'm not going through that right now, but you can do that, and stuff like that. Your dock, you can, if you allow the search bars, you see what could happen. I don't allow it, so that's just it. So you could change your search bar color, and then you could always make it transparent, depends on what you want to do. you know your dock enabled, you must have your dock, well, you don't must if you don't want to, but then you have it enabled, so you have a dock. That is, if you're using dock, show app label and dock. Yeah, that is normal. I usually keep that like this. Allow all apps button. Okay, let us put on this all apps button and see what is happening here. We'll get a normal home button, but every time that happens, then we have to go back and do that. Trust me. So right here now, right in the middle here, you have your all apps button. That is a normal button that you are accustomed to. You have that, okay, and it's not bad, for real. It's not bad, really, right? So you can have that, right? And let's go back here a little bit and see what is going on here. So what you have, on the dock, we're going right back to the dock because we're working on the dock. You see, nice thing, you could work on different areas, you know, for your, you could work on different areas so you wouldn't get mixed up in stuff, right? Right, so you change number of row, that beta. What I'm looking for is changing number of icons, right? Change dock size, the value adaptive. Well, it's not necessary here. Change number of row. Now we got two. Wait, for the dock, what we need one row, right? Just one. We don't need more than one row in the dock. So dock, we need one single row, and we got that. Let's see if we could automatically fit an icon somewhere around here. Nah, it's not fitting there. So I just downloaded this thing there and just download it. So I'm not thing, but the settings is right there for you to explore it. That's what we do. So we are still dealing with the dock, and what I was looking for is putting an extra icon, right? An extra icon on the dock, you know. See, I wanted to see if there was a option to put maybe at least two more icons or something like that, but it seems as though I'm not finding that. All right. So, and we are on the dock, so it looks as though we are limited to whatever amount of icon we have here. But you have to remember that this Flick launcher is in beta, right? So we are actually working on something that is not fully out yet, right? It's not ready for prime time yet. So your icons, change icon color, icon size, icon theme. Right, so it looks as though we are stuck with what we have. And even down here, you can change gestures, you can control it, with gestures. As you can see, if you get the pro version, you'll get more features and stuff like that. Then you could allow double tap to slip, allow pinch to overview, shake gesture, tap gesture. You can do stuff and customize your thing to suit, okay? And that's the whole idea, of Android. So then you have a pro version here, right? Set your custom action, and if you want to do that with the pro, this feature is available only for pro user. Don't waste time and download Flick. Don't waste time and download Flick Launcher Pro. Well, let's just give it a shot and see what would happen. It costs you $2.48, and it's unreleased, right? It's not full, it's not released as yet, right? So you have more options if you get the Pro for $2.48, right? So, but I will tell you this, serious, I will tell you this. I look at this launcher, I go through this launcher, I'm looking at all the settings, and And really and truly, man, you can even restart the launcher here, like reboot it. You can save configuration, back up your configuration, and that's really good. You'll find that in Nova Launcher too, right? It works really good. You can back up all your configuration. So it's like if you set up your launcher, you take your time like we are doing now, and we set up our launcher. When you finish, what you can do, you can just back up the configuration. Allow launcher access media files and device. Just back up. So that backup. When you're ready to restore, what? Restore configuration, well, it's beta, but you can back up. Okay, that's the backup here. You back up your export successfully. Right, so let us look at the backup, restore. Then you see that is it again. We have it and we can restore it. You understand? So that is important. Right? So the option is limitless, man. It's limitless. I can go through all this thing in one video, man. You have to download that launcher and do some work on yourself, man. You have folders, like you configure in everything you could just customize that thing to suit you. You see, Flick launcher, really good launcher, man. And I have wallpapers and stuff like that, man. If I want to change wallpapers, I just go down here like normal. Go here. I tell you about Zedge already, and you open Zedge, right? And you look for your launcher. You look for your wallpaper or your ringtone or whatever it is. So let's say we're trying. It's not looking kind of weird, I don't dig that one too much. So let's look for one looking nice, something that be fit a good launcher. So you go down a little, you look for something. Because trust me, it have a lot of wallpapers. Right? Let's just show up this one and see how that would look, yeah? Right, I like this one. It kinda cool. So we setting it as the home screen right here. And then we could just set it as the lock screen one time. We ain't watching that, we have wallpapers to play with. And it'll come out like this. So lock screen. Bam, home screen. Looking jet. How I like it. Dark. Looking nice. See? Yeah, man. And that is really, really, really good. You can change your stuff to suit you. Right? Here, like this. If you want, you could add a page. And this is what you do with it. Add a page here. So you see I have an empty page. So what I will do with this page, I will put a widget. So, and this widget I will put will be, I like to have, I don't know, I don't get my news most of the time. If I feeling newsy, I go to Flipboard. You understand? I go on Flipboard, rest down Flipboard like this. You understand? That is how I just have my Flipboard and shit. Know what I'm saying? And I just drop it like this. Hey. Alright, and my Flipboard up and running as normal. So now ready for some news, I just step across here. I find Flipboard taking up too much, should take up more space. Whatever. I just step across here and I just check out my Flipboard and then, right? So that's my window. As I said, you can always change your wallpaper and then you're nice. Alright? Yeah, man, I like doing that. Yeah, so that's how the thing go. So on right there, next thing I notice is that, okay, let's go again and let me show you what I'm talking about. Right, so we go to draw. But in the draw now, I was looking to see if I could find, well, we have this vertical mode, but I wanted a horizontal mode, of scrolling and stuff. but I'm not seeing that. I understand. I'm not seeing it. I look for it. I don't know if it will come out in the the official launch, but I'm not seeing that here at all, right? I'm not seeing that. So that is something that I would like to see, right? So at least we'll have a option, we have an option whether you want to go vertical or horizontal. I would like them to do that, you see. So when you come to the jaw, what you'll see like grid size and everything like that, right? So in terms of the orientation of the apps, how they move, I'm not seeing that at all, right? If you okay, let me show you something. If you the only thing I see here is the allow section app draw. So example, watch what will happen. It will look like Windows. Now if you when you open up your stuff, right? And you go to the app drawer, right? See what you have here, right? Hey, okay, you go to this, and then you have it. Your drawer is in alphabetical order, and everything sectionized. So you have it like this, right? Okay. Now that is not really necessary to me actually. So that's how the thing does be, right? So I definitely does not be interested in that. So I just take this thing out. What I would like, what I would like to see is the side scroll, the horizontal, But I'm not seeing that yet. But I'm not sure. I don't know if they will really sit in the they would really sit in the official launch, right? So we just have to keep our powders a little bit dry, and keep our fingers crossed, like people say, and let's hope that something comes up. So if you use that, you can use this as a wallpaper, right? Home screen and lock screen, we can do whatever we want. It's Android we're dealing with here, right? Super AMOLED. And this, see, like you put up all the black, and see how the dark looks. Let us see if we could fix that. All right, so we're going for the dock, and change the dock style, the dock background color. No matter what that is, I'll make that like this. All right, every time a major thing come up. All right, so we do it like this, make it as transparent as ever, and that looks better to me. See, so customizing this thing is limitless, right? It has no limit. So that is what we did from, if you look at how it begins, and we have this, all right? So remember how when we launched how it look and how we make it. That's the beauty of anything Android. You can do whatever you want. If you don't like this wallpaper, it doesn't matter. Just change your wallpaper to suit you, and they're nice, right? If you like this configuration, if you I don't know if you would. No, I don't think you'll be. I don't know if you'll be able to. If I could able to share it for you or whatever. But let me do something here. So yeah. So you see, sometimes if you like this configuration, whatever it is, you like that, and you have security, so you can lock. It locks up with fingerprint, locks up with password, hide your app. Why did I forget to say that? So you can do all those things, right? So if you don't want your people to open certain apps and stuff like that, you can lock it, right? So they can't open it, right? So like for example, let me try insert a password. I don't really want to insert no password, but I'll put up. Right. I hope that work. Right, right. So with that now, you lock up with password, and you're choosing which app you want to lock. So let's say I want to lock box. I do that, so bam, box lock. So I come out here now, playing hero, want to go and open box and shit. So you have box. Where is box? Bam. Can't open box like that. So right now, I have to bam, 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 bam to open box. Otherwise, I can't open box. And that is how box opening. So you see, this thing is magic, is magical. I would definitely suggest get the pro. Honestly, I would definitely suggest get the pro in this here Flick launcher. This launcher is a go. Nova launcher is really good. I like using Nova launcher, but I will tell you this. I love this launcher. This launcher, man, is limitless, man. I love this launcher, man. Right? This launcher work like a boss. I love it. I could tell you that. And you see that security feature there? This one take the kick. You understand? It take the kick. Believe you, brothers. It take the kick.